We should be going pretty soon.
Is it something new?
Decently.
Hmm.
Well, somewhat decently. Let's say. I mean, it's
Like this year?
It's 2636 in this game. There's a 6 cityscape, and like a weird. Oh no, that looks bad.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh. Oh no, the 6 cityscape is destroyed, and a cacodemon is here.
Oh. Wait. Hmm.
Make me mad. The alien wars begin. It's time for revenge. Let's attack aggressively.
Oh, I see. That would make sense why Cacodemon showed up then.
Yeah.
When is the stream gonna start?
It should be going.
Oh, right. There's no link, so I was confused.
Oh, whoops.
I'll get there.
I forgot to put a link in the thing. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, that's...
I'll find it myself.
That
Do
was...
it manually.
No, wait.
I'm there. It's too late. And post a link for other people.
Oh, jeez. This game is hard.
The only one of these I ever just, like, tried to play a decent bit was Hardcore. That game, Well, okay, spoilers. That game's hard.
I've died twice, and this is the first level. This is no good. Oh god, demon
It's
dog.
Contra. I mean, that's how it's supposed to
I've
work.
died 3 times on this first level.
Yeah. This is how this works.
You
You did put in the code, right?
No.
Well, then you're shit out of luck.
Well, game over. Game over,
Well-
man. Let's continue. Let's try that again. This is
Not a
this
fan
is
of those horrible little goblin dogs.
this is the run.
Oh, are you going until you're... Is this going to be a complete playthrough?
Totally.
Nice. Why were you worried about this?
Oh, we'll get there.
It's just making me really confused. Like, did someone else play this game online and something happened?
Can write our
Oh,
own,
I'm not getting the source of the controversy.
writing our own creepypasta about it. Just someone played Contra 3 on the internet and then they died. The end. It's the best creepypasta that's ever been written.
I mean, it's better than most ones I've read.
Ah. I am so bad at Contra. Oh my god.
I mean... Contra is a strange thing. There's an art to Contra.
I have gotten past this first level without cheating before in my life. I swear.
I mean, yeah, but you were younger then.
I mean, I was like 18. Like
Yeah.
that's, I mean, younger, yes, kind of. Oh, hey, that used to give me. Oh, that gave me late. Oh no! Oh god.
I mean, how old are you now?
I am 22.
Okay, so you were exactly 4 years younger.
Yep. Technically younger.
I mean, that's like more than a sixth of your lifespan.
Yeah. Oh god. Let's not think about that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
There we go. I did it. Because we got to get to the weird level.
There's a weird level.
The
in
mode
Contra?
7. Well, in this Contra specifically, there's a weird mode 7 level.
I think Hardcore was way into that. There was a lot of like... It was like a weird top-down level or something at one point. I don't know. I don't remember much of that game.
There's
It
a
was making
top-down
about
level
the
in
first
this.
level. You could play as a werewolf with
Oh,
like
right,
a gun
I
arm.
have like bombs. I forgot about that.
Now you're in a tank doing a bad version of Metal Slug.
Yeah. Uh-oh. How do I... Oh, that's not the button I want. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I died again. I think that may have been my last continue. Oh,
Nope.
no, I have 2 left. Let's see if I continue from the beginning of the stage, because this is a game from the 90s. Oh, of course I do.
Yeah. That's how this is gonna work. You just have to do better.
Can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Can you look up what the bomb button is?
Control.
Ah.
This thing says A button bomb.
Okay. That helps. So I was just kind of hitting all of the buttons, and then I was just switching weapons for, like, no reason. And I was like, oh no. I don't know what I'm doing. What else is new?
Eh. I mean, you've played a game before where you knew what you were doing, right?
Yeah,
You haven't just played games that confuse you.
I feel like Assassin's Creed 2 is the first one that I've played that I actually kind of know in a while.
Huh. See, I get around that by just not actually knowing how to play any game.
I've dragged this tank way farther than the last tank. I don't think I
Which is kind of impressive considering the tank is not super maneuverable. So avoiding damage is hard.
Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. Well,
Jesus Christ, these power-ups.
this is my last continue, and then we will move on to something else.
You giving up that fast?
I'm giving up that fast.
Alright. Doing it exactly 1 run a day until you beat it.
Yep, that's how this works.
Mm-hmm. I like how little effort it took on the part of that tank. There's something about like the relaxed pose of the horrible alien piloting the tank too. Just kind of slouching,
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
steering with one arm.
Bill Reiser is here. I shouldn't have done that.
God, I don't even know the names of the people from Contra.
It's Bill Reiser.
I mean, I guess now I know Bill
and
Reiser.
The other one.
Guy in red.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lee.
Lance. I think his name is Lance something.
Oh, I think he was the bad guy in one of the games.
Yes, he's like the bad guy in Hardcore, or not Hardcore, Uprising, I think. Or no.
That's like
No,
the weird
it's
2D, 3D one, right?
He's the bad guy in the weird PS2 one that I can't remember.
That's the
name
one
of.
it's like the only Contra I've beaten, is that one. The weird...
I
It was
guess
like 3D, but 2D, 2.5D, I guess, that kind of thing.
I guess that would be Hardcore then, if that's the one that you've played.
Well, I played... The Hardcore was like an SNES or a Genesis, I forget which.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But, like, that one I never got past, like, the second level. But the PS2 one I beat, I just forgot it existed because it doesn't really feel like Contra.
I can't remember the name of it.
Uprising might be right. There were like 2 3D ones, and one of them had like a samurai dude
Oh,
or something.
Neo Contra is one of them. It's fucking
Oh, Neo Contra might be the one I played. Let me look this up.
So yeah, that was the run of Contra 2, Contra 3.
Okay, no, Neo Contra had the samurai guy.
I guess that's it for the cool stream for cool people for the day.
I guess that's the end. Despite the fact that just earlier you said you'd be switching to something else when we were done with this.
Yeah, I know.
False advertising.
And now you get to see the part where I'm like, oh no, someone's going to get me from the IRC. Or you
Oh,
will
no.
momentarily.
I can't figure out what this could possibly be. Oh wait, never mind. Now I know. I figured it out.
There you go. You
I
figured it
caught
out.
I caught on a second before it appeared on the stream. Like
Great.
I realized what it could be right before it appeared. Oh man, no, I'm sad the other people are missing out on this.
I know. Well, they'll get here eventually. And
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
be like, hey, why are you playing weird SNES games? And I'll be like, oh, I just found this at, one of those stores. And then I'll get to the end of one and be like, oh, by the way, hoink.
You can just make Grav pay like 3 times the price for it.
Yeah. Because, like,
Start scalping this online.
so here's my secret. Excuse me.
You stole it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Walmart at like 6 a.m. and they had like 10. And then when I went to GameStop at lunch and I was talking to the people behind the counter and was like, hey, how's the SNES Classic doing? They were like, we sold out in 10 minutes.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
I've been cleaning my knives. What's going on?
not much.
Please
See if
don't.
he's playing some classic SNES games.
Yeah. Like
He
Donkey
tried out some
Kong
Contra, it
Country.
didn't go great.
Yeah, no.
One day it'll officially be the run,
Yeah.
but not today.
Nope.
The SNES controller always feels weird to me.
I kind of like it. I like its weird buttons. Like, it's got some buttons have concave and some buttons have
I was going to say, you mean
convex.
the US version, which has the YX concave?
Yeah. That's the only SNES controllers I've ever touched, other than, like, weird third-party ones.
Gotcha. I think the SNES controller is fine. Yeah, the other, like, the European and Japanese versions were the same, except they had all convex buttons and colored buttons as opposed to purple and purple.
I mean, I know people really like the colored buttons, but I'm kind of fond of the purple and purple.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for the US Super Nintendo design.
I don't know. I've never been a person who has a problem with the color purple.
Watched that movie
No.
in school once. Hey, ho, ho. I got the jokes.
And I mean, purple's a fine color. I feel like the idea of having
Oh, no.
differently colored buttons to identify which button by both color and letter is a pretty good one in general.
Eh.
I mean, I guess PlayStation still does that, right? The actual things are different colors. The
Yeah.
X,
Yeah.
purple.
And everyone
Okay.
does it, really.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't, actually, hilariously.
Nintendo.
Except for the new Nintendo 3DS stuff.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, I totally forgot that
Does
they
the
did that.
3DS have that?
Yeah.
I never noticed. I've been playing one of those things for like a year now.
This time maybe let's not fall into a pit.
Yeah, I don't mind that like the colors aren't standardized between like Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony, but what I would really like is if they made up their mind about what buttons confirm and what buttons cancel, and then fuck you, Sony, because you ruined everything.
I wish they would pick which button is the X button, because it is in 3 different locations on 3 different controllers.
Yeah, does get annoying.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah, about the A, B, and X, Y being in different places on Nintendo controllers versus
Oh no!
Microsoft and Sega controllers.
Fuck. I'm super good at Donkey Kong Country.
If I remember correctly, Microsoft took their cues from the Dreamcast when they made their controller.
Yes. I want to say the colors are different between Dreamcast and Sega, or between Dreamcast and Xbox rather.
Mm-hmm.
as far back as the Sega Genesis, if not the Master System, because the Genesis had A, B, C, and a line starting with A, whereas Nintendo has B, then A. So this problem's been in the works for quite some time.
Controllers are weird.
They sure are. Let's visit Cranky's
Why would we
cabin.
need to play on a fight stick?
Controllers are great. I mean, aren't you guys all hyped for the return of the Duke?
I hate the fact that they're
Not as
bringing
excited
back
as I was
Duke.
for the last time Duke came back.
Oh. I see what you
Those
did
alien
there.
bastards. Got up my Xbox.
No, that's... None of these are the right button for what I'm thinking I'm trying to do. Is it select? Is it start? No. Is it...
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember how to swap between Diddy and Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I think it's just select.
Oh, there it is. I apparently didn't hit select good enough.
God, TFP.
These old SNES controllers are dying. Oh no! Bye, Donkey Kong. Whee! Can I also just comment that I find it really kind of amusing that, like, in the rare replay stuff, like in all the video stuff, they will talk very candidly about, yeah, so we came up with this idea while we were working on Donkey Kong Country on this Xbox. And I find it really weird.
So do you have a pre-order, or did you actually find one in the stores today?
I just walked into a store and got one.
He said he went to Walmart early and they just had like 10 on the shelf.
Not even that early. I went to Walmart at like 6. See, this is why I was like, I don't want to... All the other people in the IRC are going to kill me.
I mean, Grav's not going to kill you. He may just hire people to go to your house and steal this.
Yeah.
Or at
I'm
least
not
to go
going
to
to kill you.
Tennessee and buy
I'm
it.
just going to stab you.
A little.
He did say that he was sharpening his knives. Ah, swim away from the weird sea urchin. That arrow was pointing down, but what if I want to go up? The answer is I get an extra life.
Nice. You'll probably need it.
Where'd the extra life go? Rude.
Extra Life's like, I'm out. What's a balloon doing underwater anyway?
That's a great question. Oh. Goodbye, swordfish friend. We hardly knew ye.
I always had a really hard time keeping the animal rides in these games alive.
Goodbye, Donkey Kong. We hardly knew ye. Oh no! Oh god! Cog. Oh shit. No, I want to go up.
Is animals riding animals weirder or less weird than the whole Yoshi thing?
Less weird, I think.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh no! Oh.
Also, by Yoshi thing, do you just mean Yoshi's existence?
Yeah, and like the whole thing about how Mario's punching Yoshi, but Yoshi's cool with it.
I mean, if he's into that.
Good point.
I mean,
And then like everything about Yoshi in Super Mario Sunshine,
I'm not gonna kink shame Yoshi.
throwing up all over the place nonstop.
Again,
He was look,
not.
he was having a hard time.
And if he doesn't eat fruits constantly, then he dies.
Yeah. Again, though, not gonna kink shame the Yoshi. Fuck.
Yoshi just had like a really bad tapeworm then. There's a whole thing going on.
Fuck.
Going cold turkey on touching fuzzies. Make anybody nauseous.
Got the shakes. Ooh.
I'm super good at Donkey Kong Country.
I always had a problem seeing like where the falls were in these old platformers, Donkey Kong especially.
Well, so the thing about Donkey Kong is that it's really weird and kind of janky in that you can kind of just jump on air if you roll off an edge. Like, it's really not that
you
picky.
can cancel your roll into jumps. That's a big speedrunning thing. I don't think I try it much. I'm not sure if I know how or not. Oh, there you go. So I guess that's easier time.
It's it's kind of like shield dashing in that, like, it's really easy to do. It's just not the easiest thing in the world to do well.
Gotcha. Thing is, when you're doing the roll and you're chaining enemies together, you just move real fast.
Yeah. I'm collecting many golden rhinos.
That's probably good.
Yeah. I've collected over 300.
How many do you need?
I don't know. It gave me 3 1-ups, so I'm gonna say 100 was a 1-up.
Okay.
And then I'm restarting the level. Fuck you, Rhino. Oh, god damn it.
But you're restarting the level with 3 extra lives.
Yeah, and then I immediately lost Diddy Kong.
Well, it's not the rhino's fault.
Isn't it?
Nice.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I just remembered in the Game Boy Donkey Kong Land games, you actually just became the helper animal. You didn't ride them. I assume that's a technical limitation thing rather than ethical concerns.
I would also assume that.
I don't think Donkey Kong is concerned about it.
PETA got their hands on Rare. PETA stole the banana horde.
I mean, that's the plot of Tropical Freeze. Just PETA shows up and like, what the fuck, Donkey Kong? And then really good music plays.
Nice.
Some might say the best soundtrack of 20 whatever. Some would be wrong, but you know, some might say that. Fucking,
Was that the same year as Revengeance?
As what?
Was that the same year as Revengeance, where Revengeance got screwed?
No.
Okay.
Tropical Freeze was 2 years ago, 1 year ago.
I think it was long.
I know. I'll never forgive them for because they didn't even nominate it, did they?
I don't think so.
They're like, holy crap,
I
guys!
think it was ignored, despite the fact that the music is friggin' amazing.
2014. I don't know when Metal Gear was 2013.
It was, I think, even earlier than that, like 2011 or something.
Best soundtrack this year.
It wouldn't be 2013 because 2013 was when the PS4 came out, and it wasn't that year.
No, dude. Metal Gear Rising, 2013.
Oh wow! Guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're gonna give this like 2 more lives here, and then we're going to.
I was gonna say, I think
Move
you now
on.
officially have less lives than you did when you activated the Rhino.
Entirely
Yeah.
possible.
That was a late generation game. Holy crap!
Yeah.
There's no way they were still putting out, new PS3 games in 2013.
Dude, Persona 5 came out on the PS3.
Yeah, I guess it did.
Dude, the upcoming Just Dance game is coming out on the Wii.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
there's
Just
no
Dance.
excuse for that.
Shit.
I'm guessing something went really well.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of things coming out, how about that Cuphead?
I will
That
probably
looks
get
rad,
it tomorrow.
and I'm probably gonna get that shortly. Might wait until my next paycheck just to be on the safe side, but
My next paycheck was today, and then I got
Oh,
more.
nice.
I got more paycheck because they overcharged me for insurance for some reason.
that sucks.
But then they were like, "Oops, we fucked up. Here's like
Your job charged you for insurance, or an insurance company charged you for insurance?
so." Remember how I said that the company that I work for used to be in like Arizona?
I remember that.
So they were still on an Arizona health plan up until recently. And then they said that we had switched to the Tennessee health plan, but we actually hadn't for like a month. And the Arizona health plan got more expensive than the Tennessee health plan was going to be. So my insurance payment for this pay period was negative $26.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just not used to like either work covers health insurance or it doesn't. I didn't actually have to pay for it when my jobs actually gave you the health insurance.
For me, I think it's like work covers 60% of it, and then I pay for 40% of it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's still better than nothing.
Yeah, which is what I've got. If I get sick, I'm fucked. So I just don't get sick. It's a great healthcare plan.
Yeah. My current job, since I'm just like a contractor, I don't get health insurance. So I've been paying out of pocket for Cobra, which is like you can get what you had last for a year after you lose it, but you got to pay a lot of money. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, a lot of money it is.
I don't get sick that often in general, so I think I'll be alright until I'm not.
I get sick kind of a lot, which is why I do the health insurance thing.
I got sick a lot when I was younger, but after high school, or around high school actually, is when I started getting healthier. Well, I mean, healthier in terms of just like illness, way less healthy in terms of taking care of myself, but. Oh, these fucking bees.
I did it. I beat the
Least
level.
least favorite thing about Donkey Kong. These goddamn barrels with the bees.
Oh, hey,
So
I think the next level is a boss. So
Spiffy.
I'm Candy Kong, and this is my save point.
the fabled Burt's Bees. Actually, we always call them bees, but are they bees or wasps in this game?
I'm assuming they're like some kind of horrible hornet thing.
Oh yeah, they call them hornets, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're black and yellow striped like a bee would be.
Fuck.
But then again, I guess hornets are too, huh?
Oh, that's not how this is supposed to work, video game. I jumped
To
on
be
this.
fair,
Oh, I did it.
we call things bees. We used to call Arakune's bugs bees because before the CS version came out, or I forget what version it was, where they became more explicitly, okay, these are bugs, but originally you could be forgiven for mistaking them for bees.
Yeah, honestly, now looking at a comparison picture, like, bees are like the Pomeranian to a hornet's pit bull. Bees are tiny and adorable and fuzzy, and then hornets are these giant, god-awful monstrosities. Especially those horrible Japanese things.
Oh yeah, so like, was that you who tweeted that out today? One on Twitter about like someone had like a pet giant Japanese hornet.
I did not tweet that, because that person is insane. I've just been aware of the Japanese hornets for a while, because the motherfuckers spit acid.
I know I
Why is that a thing?
Anyway, I know I streamed Earthbound at one point before, but it's like my favorite SNES game, so I'm gonna do a little bit again.
Alright. See how it holds up on this horrible device.
I mean, probably pretty well. And now I'm playing it with like a real SNES controller, and that's really neat. And it's less than $250, which is also neat.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good screen
for some reason, Earthbound is insanely expensive.
because it's good.
That well, yeah. Also super rare and came out super late, and nobody bought it. Oh wait, I forgot. I can just do don't care. I'm probably gonna get up to the like the Starman Junior fight and then call that one a Earthbound stream because I did like a 2-hour thing of Earthbound at one point. You can go and find it. It's on my channel somewhere. You person who is watching this for some reason. You can also see how many jokes I reuse.
Man, this game still looks good.
It really does. Like it's got a style to it that I really appreciate.
1990X, my favorite year.
It's a pretty good year.
Oh, my favorite decade is still 20XX. It's when all the good stuff happens.
Oh no! Something has come crashing into my sleepy little town of Onat.
Oh, hey, speaking of bees.
Hey, what's up? I was totally freaked out. I'm just gonna steal your bat. Thanks. You'd think I've like played this game before or something, but what was that noise? Change out of your jammies, kid.
I have a serious question.
All right.
Why was there an already cracked bat in that present? That's a shitty present.
I mean, like, my little sister is, like, 8 or something, and then she gets
Yeah.
a job, for the record, with, like, the item storage place, which is hilarious.
Didn't start out early. She's an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Or something.
something. Good ol' liar exaggerate. That is a Phoenix Wright level name.
I miss Phoenix Wright. The last one of those I played was the first Ace Attorney with Apollo Justice, or no, the first Apollo Justice game, rather.
I mean, there was only one.
I thought there were like 2 or 3 more of those things after that.
I mean, there were 2 or 3 more after that, but there was only one Apollo Justice game.
Well, the last one I played was Apollo Justice. I liked him.
And that was also the last one that I played. I liked his gimmick, like where Phoenix Wright had the Nagatama, and could do the Cyclock thing, and then I liked Apollo Justice's weird supernatural tell sensing.
I liked it, and I liked the cases, and I liked the suspects, and just in general, really big fan of that thing.
I like weird hobo Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Oh, clickhole.
Looks like that bee has a leash on it. or
think
rather
it does.
the giant hornet. Yes.
That seems whatever. I'm not gonna ask. People are weird.
Someone's knocking at the door. Who could it be?
The cops.
Oh no, it's even worse. It's Pokey. Dun dun dun. Snicker.
I've never liked Snickers.
Yeah, they're not my favorite, but I will not turn down a Snickers.
I prefer Three Musketeers.
Those are really good.
Pokey is such an asshole.
He really is.
He's the worst.
He really is. And then, like, Mother 3 happens and he continues to be the worst.
Yeah. It's like, man, how did this kid live this long? Somebody should have thrown him off a cliff.
Doesn't seem like he's supposed to be a redeemable character or anything, so I think
Oh,
you're
God,
okay with
no.
him.
No, yeah.
He's basically Cartman.
There's a really funny bit. It is a sound-oriented joke. But, like, as soon as, like, for party members, it'll play, like, a jingle for when they join your party, and it's, you know, very bombastic and, like, yeah, you joined the party.
Mm-hmm.
When Pokey joins it, it's like the Sonic Unleashed, you finished the level but got an F rank or a D rank or whatever, or just, like, everything is just off-key.
It's like, hey, you got a new party member, I guess.
Yeah. Oh no, the phone's ringing. Look, the phone's my dad.
Protect me from space bullets level stuff there. The phone's your
It really
dad.
is, yeah. I keep finding copies of that game, of Story Hour Adventure or whatever, and I keep being like, and then I go, no.
I like how weird and arbitrary our standards are.
Yeah, just I'll buy Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball or whatever, but Story Hour Adventure, yeah. I'll buy Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. I've thought multiple times about buying Mass Effect Andromeda.
I thought about it, and there's a guy at work who also owns Mass Effect Andromeda on the PS4, and I'm thinking about just going like, hey, I will give you like $20. Just give me your copy, and then...
I was gonna say like wait until it's like $10 or something.
Yeah, but the PS4 version's taking a while to drop in price. Like, I mean, it's
Dude.
down, but it's gonna be a while before it's in the bargain thing. And like, you know, whatever. I'll pay $20 to play
Down but not out.
terrible, terrible fucking game. Also, no, this is not pre-recorded.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, hold on. I bet I know
Oh, no.
who that is. Yep, that's my friend.
Yeah.
So this is a reference to...
Non-disclosure agreement. We've broadcast way too much footage here.
Yeah.
This is a fun reference to the time that I had to pre-record a segment for a Mother 3 thing because my internet kept dropping out randomly, and so I pre-recorded it and then sent it to a friend of mine. That friend. And I was like, don't say it's pre-recorded, and then near the end I just went, yeah, it's pre-recorded.
And that friend was Abraham Lincoln.
God damn it. I like that when you beat up the animals in this, they just become tame.
Yeah,
It's like you whacked that snake with a baseball bat, but it's fine. It just became friendly.
yeah. I mean, the plot bit is that they're being controlled by the evil Gygas.
Yeah. They've got horrible psychic control going on.
Yeah. We're gonna try to do something goofy. We're gonna try. I don't think I definitely didn't do this when. So, Let's see, where is...
Are you trying to break the game?
I'm trying to break the game.
Alright. I think you've mentioned this before.
I did the last time I streamed this, where I need to spawn an enemy and then pull it. Like, be like, hey, come this way. Come here. Nope. Come on. Come up here. Come on up. Oh, shit. I did not pull it well enough. That's okay. I could probably use taking... Or I could probably take a bit more damage. Really, I want like a dog. The dog would be perfect. Like the runaway dog. The other thing is that I kind of forget what this actually does. I think it's... I think it's just like a weird speedrun thing. Oh, there's a dog. Come here, doggy. Come here. Or like, I think it just skips a bunch of scripted bits. Ugh, get... Doggy. Damn it. Oh no. This is bad, actually. Well, I have 1 health. Well, I'm dead. Anyway.
Well,
I tried.
that was Earthbound.
That was Earthbound.
The story of a kid who goes out with his friend to check out a meteor and gets murdered by dogs.
His quote-unquote friend.
Well, he had his dog with him.
Yeah.
Dog's a friend.
Dog is a friend, but you said his friend and his dog.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay then. Friend in giant quotation marks. Plus actual friend, the dog.
Yep.
Mortal damage.
Oops. I'm not going to save that suspend point, I think, because I've made a hard save, and it's... I don't know. I don't really get the suspend point stuff. Anyway, F-Zero. It's a great game.
Yeah.
It's also dead forever. Womp womp.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, Metroid's coming back. F-Zero might too. It might. Someday.
Maybe.
I mean, it's not impossible. It's just unlikely.
Ninja Theory is going to make that F-Zero game.
The Dark F-Zero
I was
reboot.
reading a thing about how supposedly Captain Falcon is like based off of Batman. That seems really weird.
That's silly. Captain Falcon's way cooler than Batman.
Yeah, that was kind of my reaction to it as well.
Like, Captain Falcon's not a whiny enough loser to be Batman, is the problem. I've never
Anyway.
heard Captain Falcon complain about literally anything, other than people being too slow.
And that people won't show him their moves, if I can tell.
Yeah. I would even call that complaining. He's just encouraging them to show their moves.
Yeah. He's like, hey, come on, man. He believes in you so much that he knows you can do better.
Yeah. He just wants you to show off your moves.
Yeah. Also, this is kind of interesting, because in every F-Zero game after this, the boost stuff, it drains from your health, which is kind of an interesting risk-reward thing, if I can talk. This one, every time you complete a lap, you get a boost.
Oh.
It's kind of an interesting change they made for later games.
So just to be clear, top right bar is your HP,
Yep, top right bar is HP, and
and that
speed.
green area you went through is the pit stop, I'm guessing?
It's like pink, but
Well, it's like multicolored lines.
yeah.
I thought that was kind of a green thing.
We'll see it as we, loop around here. But yeah, pink bar is health. So this game is kind of like a weird elimination thing. No, that is definitely
I was thinking
pink.
of the thing that shoots the green
Yeah.
lasers at you.
Yeah. So the idea is that if you drop below the safe ranking up near the top left, then and you complete a lap, then you're out, and you got to try again.
Yeah, I didn't play much of the SNES F-Zero, so when I got the Game Boy Advance one, I was like, weird, this doesn't behave like the N64 or GameCube ones.
I played a whole lot of the SNES one growing up.
I remember seeing it, but I didn't play much. So the idea is anyone, like, say on this lap, anyone below third place is eliminated?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. It's kind of
Well-
a chop off the contestants as you go thing.
Well, so here's the thing. The AI doesn't count.
Ah. Well, never mind then.
If you drop below rank, like on this lap, if I complete this lap in 16th place, then I have to use a continue. But
Okay.
the AI will just continue to exist.
Yeah,
that's-
GX is the only racing game I can think of where the computer just literally dies.
I mean, like,
I really liked the idea of, like, in the last lap, there were only 3 people left, because every time you were just cutting off more contestants.
see, that would be great. And there are a bunch of, like, Need for Speed and Burnout and, like, I think Grid does it, where they
Okay.
have elimination races that are basically, all right, we're gonna, you guys run this course for 2 minutes, and then after that, every 30 seconds, we're just cutting the last place person.
See, I like that idea.
It's fun. I do.
That sounds exciting.
Also, I really like Big Blues music. F-Zero on the SNES has really good music.
Yeah.
I also really like that Super Smash Bros. Stage for 3DS. That's just like that weird SNES F-Zero Mute City with the pixel Blue Falcon and stuff. The other thing is that if you bump... Oh god! Oh, I missed. If you bump enemies who are flashing, you can take them out. It doesn't do anything, and in fact kind of slows you down unless you, like, swipe them from the side. But it's fun.
Yeah. That's what matters.
Yeah. I should probably use a boost, but this course is bendy, so I'll just do that. And then I use the boost, and then I just boosted myself into the walls multiple times.
Uh-huh. That's how that works.
Yep.
That's what you get for trying to be fancy.
Yeah. Like, the only real good, like, straightaway is near the end. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm in third, and my safe limit is 3. Okay, now I'm in second. And now... Oh, yeah, I bumped that guy. Took him out.
Good work.
Well, I finished that one in second, which I still finished, but, you know.
Better than third.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
What's up?
I was just looking at that bit where you kind of getting ping-ponged back and forth between other cars.
Yeah. That was not great. This game has a really neat course called Silence, I believe is the name of it. That ironically has some really good music. But its gimmick is that it's really windy, and it's mostly straightaways. So basically you were just constantly, like, fighting a wind. Like, it's constantly pushing you to one side of the track. It's neat. That was always my favorite course as a small child. Also, like, the final Mute City course was neat. Is that the Statue of Liberty?
I don't know, I was going to comment on how some of those rocks in the background look like they're wearing hats, but... I think that's just like a... Well, I could be wrong. I think that's just a big Nautilus shell with spikes.
Okay, that might be... Okay, yeah, I think you're right. I'm getting, like, small... Okay, yeah, that's... I thought it looked like the Statue of Liberty.
Well, the spikes.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, I didn't realize that F-Zero was this weird Mad Max dystopian future.
Little known fact, it takes place in the same universe as Planet of the Apes.
Captain Falcon's like, get your paws off me, you damn dirty apes.
Nah, he's cool with them. They let him race.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why would he mind? Captain Falcon's not trying to shake things up with the government. Just give him a road and a car and he's good. Honestly, the post-apocalypse would be great for racing, aside from, the resource shortage.
Yeah.
Because then you've just got nothing but straightaways.
Oh yeah, also, I think this was brought up
Man, what if the Fast and the Furious makes it to the post-apocalypse?
That'd be great.
Alright.
But I think this was brought up during one of Grav's streams, but apparently Doom also does take place in a weird energy crisis like Dead Space, and they're like,
Okay.
what if we just channel to hell to fix the energy crisis? And that's why Optimus Prime is super mad at you for destroying all the stuff.
Optimus Prime and his big dumb laser sword.
Oh, his big awesome laser sword. Like, I saw that happen and I got super psyched.
Why?
Because it's awesome.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not the best judge of what's awesome or not. But it didn't feel awesome.
Felt awesome to me. Yay, I'm number one.
Also, I still don't know how, vaguely unrelated, but for some reason it reminded me, don't know exactly how Original Sin 2 is going to end, but I feel like they are telegraphing a thing super hard that, like, it's weird. They're telegraphing it so hard that I feel like it actually won't be the end. I feel like it's a fake out.
Also, I stand corrected, this is the fun wind course.
Oh, okay.
This track called Death Wind.
As opposed to the one called Silence.
Yeah. I forget what it's like. Silence. I think Silence might also have wind, but this is like specifically the one I was thinking of because it's like a weird oval.
Well, now I want Silence to also have no music, just to make you completely wrong about the track.
Just activating my crazy talk stand here. Did you see that compilation video?
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
It was real good.
I mean, any given video they are doing is a compilation of Pat being wrong, so...
Oh no.
Oh man, his freak out in the latest Police Knots was real good.
Is that the one that he was talking about being... that is actually might be angrier than the Mass Effect Andromeda one?
Well, it's... when he does it, he explicitly says the words, "I think this is the angriest I've ever been on camera."
Oh.
And it was like, oh, well, I guess that's the one then. Because before I thought it was the one that happened during the Dave sequence, but apparently it was after that.
Oh man,
Which,
that
fair, it's really good.
That Dave sequence was really good. I just love the part where he just started chirping for no reason.
Although I did really also like the scene on the train before that. Where it's like, I mean, he's wearing a coat, it can't be him.
Yeah, no, just... it's obviously the little black kid.
Yeah.
Because racial profiling...
It's the tiny floating helmet.
Shit. No! Get back here, Dr. Stewart.
I just love, and someone in the comments pointed it out, it's like, that plan of hiding yourself only works if you know the game is taking place from that adventure game perspective, and they can't just walk forward and see you.
That's a great point. Like, no, you can't move on the train, it's impolite.
Yeah, it's like, God forbid they walk to the other side of the train car and turn around. Like, what's the plan in that case? Do you just turn the other way, so that you're just constantly rotating away from the cops so that the code is facing them?
That's not suspicious at all.
No. That's how I always behave when cops are around. Just keep your back to them at all times.
Oh, this is the silence course. See, I knew there was a silence course. I don't think it has wind, but I'm pretty sure it has awesome music.
You'll have to let me know I've got it muted.
I also have it muted, though.
Damn it. Well,
Oh, this one has landmines. That's its gimmick. That's right.
we'll just assume that it has good music.
Hold on.
Someone just overlay the Revengeance soundtrack.
Okay, yeah, this one does have, like, really good music. I turned it up slightly. Oh, yeah, and this one also has weird, like, right-angle turns.
So, I didn't notice when you were starting this game. Do you pick who you are racing as in this game, or are
Yes.
you always Falcon? Okay.
There are 4 characters in this game. There is Captain Falcon in the Blue Falcon. There is Dr. Stewart in the Golden Fox. Samurai Goro in the Pink Stingray. And
Someone else.
weird alien guy in the green car that I just bumped into. And am following. I think his name is like Pico or something. Like Pico. I may be wrong. Also, I think Samurai Goro is Flame Stingray, not Pink Stingray, but... much like other racing games, like, they're, like, Captain Falcon has, like, a pretty balanced car. Like, he's not too focused on... Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, shit. Okay. Eh. Oh, don't bump me. Oh, they bumped me. I lost. Anyway, silence. It's great. What was my train of thought? Captain Falcon is the Mario. He has balanced top speed and stuff. Dr. Stewart is game... You can make the game unwinnable with Dr. Stewart if you crank his acceleration up, because this one also has like the classic F-Zero, like you can tune your car towards more acceleration or more top speed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tune Dr. Stewart towards acceleration, some of the later Deathwind courses you actually can't win because the wind will go faster than you can and just constantly shove you into the wall.
Huh. It's like the wind beats your top speed?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it really is. Not the best SNES Final Fantasy game, but easily the second best SNES Final Fantasy game is on
Oh, which
this
one
thing.
is this?
It's the one that you like really a whole lot.
I feel like that's a lie.
You might be correct.
Motherfucker.
It's no Final Fantasy V, but I mean, what can be?
Final Fantasy V?
Very true.
Wait, but this is 3. 3 is the good one. 3's fine.
I thought you didn't like 3.
Oh, I hate 4. I have no problem with 3.
I thought you were complaining constantly about Locke.
Wait. Oh, is 3 6?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay, then yes, 3 is terrible. I was thinking of actual 3 with, like, Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah, that 3 is okay. But no,
Yeah, that 3 is fine.
This is American 3, Japanese 6.
Oh, well, that's bullshit. They should have changed it to Final Fantasy 6 for this release. No, this game is terrible.
I mean, it's better than Final Fantasy 4.
It's boring as hell. And yes,
I mean-
it is better than 4, that's true.
I kind of just want to skip this part and get to the part where I play the Final Fantasy, and then...
I mean, you can.
I,
Nobody
I-
can stop you.
I'm pressing the start button and nothing
Oh,
is happening.
is the game stopping you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I guess Square can stop you.
But can they stop Mr. Domino?
I've heard it on Good Report that nothing can stop Mr. Domino.
Those are unconfirmed reports, but I believe it.
Yeah. Ah, yes, my favorite Star Wars character, Vix. Big fan of his Vapo Rub.
Yeah. Nice.
And this game has really nice backgrounds.
It's just a standout game all around, really.
It's aight. I feel like there's... I'm not entirely sure what it is about, like, SNES aesthetics, but I really like a lot of them. I don't know if it's just Mode 7. I feel like a lot of it is probably just Mode 7. That I feel like still looks cool to this day. Of just like, oh man, everything's just twisting around. Yeah, Yoshitaka Amano. That guy draws well.
He does. I'm still in that drawing phase of like, see cool art and say to myself, man, I can get better. And then I go and draw something and then I immediately delete it and go, well, no.
No,
Maybe in a month. The problem is that improving takes a while, and in that whole while that you're improving, you're terrible. And being terrible feels bad.
Also, for some reason, the way this ground is moving just makes me think of, like, Animal Crossing Wild World.
Huh. I've literally never played an Animal Crossing game, so...
I'm very disappointed.
I mean, what is Animal Crossing, even?
It's great.
Is it basically just Harvest Moon?
It's Harvest Moon, but without farming.
Okay.
And with more house decorating.
Okay. See, that doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah. Forward! Check me out, I'm in Magitech armor.
Magitech armor is pretty cool.
It is. Active time battle.
Forget active time, switch it to wait.
Oh yeah, I really should do that, actually.
Wait is way better.
Yeah. Nope, can't do that from here. Got 32 X points. Oh, look at that Amano art. Just right there. Oh, it is on weight. Yay. Oh,
I feel
there's
like your robots shouldn't have to walk that close to shoot a laser.
a big puppy. Messed that puppy up. I broke its bones fairly quickly.
Rough.
Is there like a chest over here or something? No, I just can't go that way. Great. Cool. Amazing. Just shooting fire puppies all day. Oh, now the people are running at me. Now I can shoot fireballs at people, or fire beams. I like how they ran at me, but I got a preemptive strike. I just want to point that out.
Maybe they ran at you and then stopped because, oh shit, robots. It's like, we felt really good about this, but now that we're here, we're kind of hesitating. Because I realized that I have a sword and they're in robots that have lasers.
Pincer attack.
That's gonna work. They don't even have swords. They have like hatchets or something. Which, to be fair, I'm not disparaging the hatchet. It's a good weapon.
You might say make me mad is running with the hatchet.
God damn it. No.
I feel like I missed a reference. I don't...
It's an ICP thing.
Okay. Man,
I forgot that they like hatchets.
ICP came up at work today, and I was so confused as to why that would happen. Oh no, they're sending cadabras at me. Oh wait, what? Those were not mammoths. I'm sorry to say.
Who are you? Are you an expert?
On mammoths and cadabras,
Yeah.
both.
Also, I really can't wait to see what this Kadabra is.
It's like the Pokemon.
Okay, like the tiny sprite looks kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, that's a mammoth.
No,
I mean, it basically is.
it's a cadabra.
It's got hair. It's got tusks.
It's got spoons, and it's got weird markings on its face.
I would not mistake anything I'm seeing right now for a Pokemon.
It looks like a Pokemon.
Like, I could see it with the overworld sprite, but the battle sprite is clearly some kind of mammoth-y thing.
The battle sprite was clearly a mammoth, but the overworld sprite was clearly a Pokemon.
Well, no, the battle sprite was also clearly not a mammoth, because it had claws and, like, a big fangy face. But from a distance, if you were, like, squinting, it could pass for a mammoth.
Oh, I don't actually want info about save points. I just wanted to save.
This is one of those things that always bugs me in games, which I guess, you know, gotta do it for the story to happen. But, like, espers are kind of a big deal in this universe, so it's like, hey, we found one at this city. Who should we send? How about 2 chuckle fucks and also this girl?
I mean, to be fair, the girl's super powerful, and they put the slave crown on her, and then I think she's the main person they wanted to send there, not really the 2 chuckle fucks.
Yeah, but, like, she's basically a zombie. Like, they're ordering her around.
Yeah, well...
So, like, maybe send someone who knows what they're doing. Oh god, we're rats.
It's fine.
I honestly can't tell if Grab sneezed or if that was a gunshot.
I sneezed. I hope I didn't get shot during the process, but...
Oh no!
Greatly unfortunate.
Oh, it's a Welk.
You just stepped up your intimidation, now you're shooting at a target while TFP streams.
Don't shoot lightning at the Welk. Got it.
Oh Jesus, that thing is hideous.
More Welks. Honestly, it just makes me think of that weird old World of Warcraft video about more dots. Now fight the whelps.
Oh, also, hey look, Nautilus shell covered in spikes.
Yeah.
You will.
Hey, look, it's the Statue of Liberty.
It's all tying back together.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh god, they killed Wedge.
Oh, well, I'm sure that'll matter.
Oh no, they killed Terra, maybe. Oh no, they just shot Vix.
Well, I guess that's the end of that.
Yeah, but I think this might be scripted just a little bit. Oh no. Oh, wait, is this actually not scripted?
No, it's not. You're supposed to
Wait,
win
did
that.
you lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because you have to get to the S-word before the thing happens.
Dude, it's the obligatory first boss that counterattacks you. You can't shoot the shell.
Well,
It said don't shoot the shell with lightning. First of all, I was shooting it with fire.
good times. Well, I guess that's the end of that story.
No, we're gonna do it.
Are we?
We're gonna do it.
I mean, there are better things to play.
I mean, yes, but I forget what's next on the list. Where's my box? Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it. I'm sad now. Someone's mic is freaking out. Or no, those are just my headphones. Okay, that's great.
Good to know. I'll be back in a minute.
Hopefully that's not coming out over the stream.
No, I'm not hearing nothing here.
Okay. It's fixed now, so. How do I, like, just skip the turn while I'm in wait or something? Is there like a defend that I'm just blind?
I think you can hit like X to switch between characters if that's what you want.
No, I won't. If it's gonna like back out into its shell and then I can't attack it, like.
Just wait for time to pass. Wait only stops time from happening when you're in like a selection menu, like item or magic.
Oh.
Or if you hit right, you can have your guys defend, but you don't need to, really, I don't think.
I'm very smart.
Maybe you call yourself a Final Fantasy.
I really don't. Oh, shit. Like, literally the only Final Fantasy games I've finished are Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy 15.
I'm honestly shocked you haven't finished 3.
The end game of 3 is really hard.
I'm trying to think. I finished 7, I finished 9 and 10. Finished 1. Let's see. 15, obviously. I think that might actually be it. Unless there's just one I'm forgetting somewhere in the middle. Wait, are you doing the same thing as last time?
No.
Are you sure? Because it looks like you're doing the same thing as last time.
No. So the problem here is that I subscribe to the active time battle strategy of mashing buttons as quickly as possible. And so I had queued up 3 attacks by the time it was like, I'm going to retreat into my shell now.
Uh-huh.
That's maybe a bit of a problem.
I can see how that went badly. Use X-Fur.
I don't know what that does.
I know. That's what makes it so exciting.
That's not how this works, maybe, Mad.
Yes, it is. How is that not how this works? Also, I just want to point out, if the Magitech's not doing it for you, you have actual magic.
I do, but I only have, like, Cure, I think.
Oh, well, Magitech is cooler anyways. Use the X-Fur.
Oh, I have Fire.
I want to see what X-Fur does.
Match attack is way better at this point in the game. I think X-Fur might be an instant kill, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, thanks, Grav.
Hey, I tried to tell you to use it.
I mean, like, not boss instant kill, like trash mob instant kill. You gotta vanish your bosses before you doom them.
Is that a thing in this game?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can vanish doom most bosses, you can Phoenix down one hit kill all the undead bosses.
You can suplex a truck or a train, rather.
Mm-hmm.
You got options.
So the funny thing is, as much as you hear about suplexing the train, I think the thing that happens after that is even better. When they jump off the waterfall, and then you just have multiple random battles while falling down the waterfall.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Also,
I like that more than the train suplex, but no one ever
And then
talks
you
about
go,
that.
and then you go in the underwater trench and you fight all these fish while you're being dragged through the current.
Also, isn't the thing like suplexing the train is actually like incredibly ineffective?
It worked pretty well.
Damage.
Yeah, but,
Nothing wrong with suplexing a train.
but also isn't like the train a ghost? So can't you just Phoenix down the train and then just win?
Yes, you can Phoenix down the train and one hit kill it.
Wow, I never thought of that.
The reason they don't do that in speedruns is because they suplex for style.
I mean, you really can't blame them.
I mean, yeah.
Is this scripted? Can I just mash buttons?
I'm really curious when the first... Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody's done it. But I want to see some Samus Returns speedruns happening. So I feel like
sure
you
they
get up to some weird shit in that game.
Oh no. Those two
Also, it
truck-
really bums me out, because... I feel... I don't know about this, but most Metroid games is like your score based on the items you collect or the time it took you to beat it.
Both, I think.
Wait,
Okay.
score?
Yeah, like your score at the end of like your ranking of like, hey, you did this good.
Like, do you get
Well, I think your ranking is mostly just item collection, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
pretty
see, that's
sure,
what I thought.
like, a
I'm
lot
pretty
of
sure
the-
that's how it worked in the previous games.
I thought like the best endings were always both. Like,
Okay, no, ending is speed, at least in the ones I know
Okay.
of.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, because I thought it was based on item collection, but it was based on speed, so I got the worst ending, and it's like, aw.
Quote-unquote ending in Super Metroid is just how much of your suit are you taking off.
Well,
Same
yeah,
thing
it's the
with
same
Zero
thing.
Mission.
But,
yeah, that I mean,
but still.
it's the best ending if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just throw out that I don't like old video games' insistence on naming everything with all caps?
I don't mind it.
It's not how sentences work, make me mad.
I know. But it's for emphasis.
But, like, it just makes me think of, like old sports game commentaries. Like, you know...
Oh, does it just make you think everyone's going to a robot voice to say that?
Or, like
Playing a
they're
pre-prepared
just on...
voice clip?
Yeah, they're just on different voice clips. Like, you know... The Houston Rockets are up
Yeah!
by 13
Oh no, dogs!
at the end of the second quarter. I don't even know if that's a real sports team. I think it is. I think it's a basketball team. Ask me anything about sports.
I know very little about sports. I know that jerseys are apparently really expensive. Why, I'm not sure. Those things are garbage.
Anyway, that's enough Final Fantasy 3-6 Mafia.
That's
for
more
now.
than enough. Also, I do kind of wish you'd quit after the game over, because it would have continued the trend of your stream just being the bad endings of these games. Wherein Earthbound is the story of kids going to explore a thing and dying to dogs. And Donkey Kong is the story of apes trying to solve a thing and then falling to their deaths.
Hey, I beat the boss in.
Oh, well, yeah, fair.
Hey,
Contra being the story of one guy who's really unqualified to stop an alien invasion.
it's
But he
Kirby.
tried, and that's what matters.
If there's one thing I know how to play, it's some Kirby. Just do some Spring Breeze, and then
I need to go back and play all those, like, Game Boy Advance Kirby's or whatever they were. Like the mirror thing. There were, like, two.
There were
or
two.
three. Or maybe no, one of them was a DS game, I think.
Yeah, Amazing Mirror is pretty okay.
That's the one.
I would recommend skipping the other one because it's just a remake of the NES one. And I like.
Was Amazing Mirror also the one where you get blown up into like a bunch of Kirby's?
Yes. Well, that's one of them. There was that one, and then there was Mass Attack, which was a DS.
Mass
one.
Attack is the one I was thinking.
I love Kirby Superstar. While not my favorite Kirby game on the SNES, is really good.
There was a Game Boy Advance version of Superstar, right?
No.
No. What was the? I just
There
remember
was
it was like
a
a Game Boy Advance.
DS one, I believe.
Oh, I was thinking of Nightmare in Dreamland, I think.
That's the Game Boy one of the NES one.
Wait, then...
Which, again, I recommend the actual NES one over the Game Boy one. Not really for any... Not for any, like, gameplay reasons. The main reason I like the NES one is that I like its color palette way more.
But yeah, Nightmare in Dreamland is the one I was thinking of, and I really like that one still. That was the first Kirby I played all the way through. So.
Hold on, let me smooch my partner.
Although my cousin had, like, Kirby 64 or whatever, something about crystals.
Yeah, Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. It's fine. You can turn into you can turn into a refrigerator in that game.
All I remember about that game is that my cousin never beat it and never knew how to beat it, so we never, like, played it.
But also, so the secret is that the secret best Kirby game is Kirby Dream Land 3. And much like the, oh, come on, AI buddy, you can do it. I believe in you. Sorry, much like the Kirby Adventure over Nightmare in Dreamland argument, the main reason is Kirby Dream Land 3 looks like it is made entirely in crayon, and that looks awesome.
Did it get a remake in some other form or whatever, or is it just...
No, it is just an SNES game.
Okay. It does look cool, now that I look at pictures of it. Honestly, kind of reminds me of the look of, like, Yoshi's Woolly... Or not... What was that? Oh, the Yarn Kirby. That's the one I was thinking of.
Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yes.
Which is made by the same people as Yoshi's Woolly World. And then I think they're making, like, a Switch Yoshi, which looks really cool. I need to play more Woolly World. Also, I'm pretty sure that, like, this is just, like, a remake of the Kirby's Dream Land, but, like, sped up.
Yeah, exactly.
And with fun new powers like Fighter that I'm pretty sure was... Well, because I don't think there were copy powers in the original
Yeah,
one.
Kirby's Dream Land, the very first one on Game Boy, did not have any copy powers.
Interesting.
Let me smooch.
Kirby's Adventure, which came out after it, was the first one with copy power.
Which also was like an NES game in like 92.
92 or 93, it was real late.
I don't remember if it was the Mass Attack or Amazing Mirror, but one of those added like a Smash Brothers moveset.
That was Amazing Mirror.
Okay.
I don't know if it carried over to any other ones, but I know it originated in Amazing Mirror because you had to beat Crazy Hand or Master Hand or one of them. You had to beat a hand.
Say no more.
I can't tell.
So you've got a helper in this one, and that's weird.
Yeah, he's my friend.
I don't trust him.
Dude, we've made out like 3 times.
Never trust a Waddle Dee.
But I mean, I've kissed him like 3 times.
Yeah, he's still gonna betray you. Look at him. You know what he is.
No, but we've kissed though.
Well, also, he's dead now.
Yeah, well. I imagine kissing a snowman would be really cold.
Probably.
Do you like the adventures of Lolo? Because here's a boss that's just the adventures of Lolo.
Don't know what that is.
It's a neat puzzle game made by HAL Labs. unlike the NES.
Oh, was that game before Kirby?
Yes, well before.
Not that. But now I do, and knowing is half the battle and all that.
Yep.
That snowman is freaking out. Can you control your partner in any way, or do they just kind of do their own thing?
They just kind of do their own thing. This game is 2-player, so the idea is that your second player could be your helper.
Ah.
Ow. Now I'm Sword Kirby. Oh wait, I want to be Mirror Kirby. Mirror Kirby's cool. Wait, where'd the mirror guy go? Why'd he die? Dang it. Final. Oh no. Oh, Sword Kirby Y. Or Sword Buddy. Blade Knight. Krakow. I did it. I beat Krakow. Hooray.
Good job.
I'm super good at Kirby. Oh, let's be Mike Kirby.
Is this your full run of the game?
Yeah, because this is really short.
Yeah, it seems like it. Beam! I always like that power. Mostly for the hat.
Oops. How do I...
I don't know what about Clown Hat gives you beam powers, but...
Smooch. This is not ideal. Hold on, Heavy Metal Kirby says, what up? There we go, now I'm Cutter Kirby. Crawling in my skin. Wait. Not that kind of Cutter. Oh, hey, it's Krakow again.
On a weirdly related note, Will Friedle, I think that's his name, dude who plays Kashaw on Critical Role,
Yes.
uploaded his character playlist for Kashaw, and that song is on there.
Of course
It
it
made me
is.
laugh really hard.
Oh no! Oh, Krakow! Oh, Krakow!
Also, that last episode of Critical Role is really good. If you want to see Matt Mercer desperately trying to keep everyone from killing themselves for like half an hour.
How well does that go?
About as well as you can expect when you're trying to help that team plan anything. There's like a point where Matt Mercer is repeating the words like now is the time. If you guys have anything you want to do before a big fight, now would be the time to do it. And everyone is just talking over him and making jokes, and he's like visibly like trying not to get louder and just being like, "Hey guys, like seriously though." It's a good time. Also, they have probably, yeah, I'm willing to go out on a limb and say the best guest star they've ever had on that episode.
Oh.
The guest star is amazing.
Oh my.
Like, they've had some good guest stars in the past, but this is the best. I don't think there's any competition.
I don't know, man. John Heater was pretty good.
He was pretty good. This is better.
Oh, wow.
For multiple reasons.
Also, hey, look, we're on the last
Wait,
stage
what's
of
this
thing.
boss?
It was Krakow as well.
Oh,
It
so you
was-
just fight him twice?
I think one of them is like technically like Krakow Jr. or something.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was going to say, I was pretty sure that was Krakow.
Oh no. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm Stone Kirby. I'm Kirby that's way into drugs.
What is it with Nintendo games and bosses being big cyclopean monsters?
Yeah. I mean, they also like hand bosses.
That's true. I was just thinking of, like, you know, Mother Brain, Kracko, and Goma. I'm sure there are more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head.
And that was Spring Breeze.
I feel like bringing bombs to a boxing match is rough. Well, I guess this is more of like a weird sumo fight, right?
Yeah.
In a wrestling ring for whatever reason.
I mean, it was kind of because it's riffing on the, or like it's a faux remake of Kirby's Dream Land. Like, the final boss of Kirby's Dream Land is not that.
Yeah.
A, it's not that tough, and B, it is not designed for copy powers. Anyway,
Why
Kirby
would
Super...
Kirby steal that person's house?
Yeah.
What does he need a house for? I'm pretty sure Kirby doesn't even, like, sleep. I mean, he does, but he's just like a horrible blob monster, right? He can sleep anywhere.
Because he wanted to give food to all these happy bears. I don't know
Can
what
Kirby
these are.
swim?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
When, in some of these games, when he hops in water, like, he'll put on a snorkel. It's kind of funny.
Oh, right. Now I remember that. I do remember the snorkel.
Anyway, I mean, Kirby Superstar is great. It is a bunch of mini games and some full games like Spring Breeze, Dynablade, and The Great Cave Offensive are all great. I really like Revenge of Meta Knight. I'm less fond of Milky Way Wishes, but I mean, it's good. I think we are getting to... we're starting to step into games that I have not played. I have never played this Kirby's Dream Course game. I just know it's like golf. Oh god, I get to, like, draw. My name is... Alright. Let's do this a little better. Eh. Now you can see my amazing handwriting. Oops. Whoop. I did it. It's me. I know this is like some weird golf thing, I think.
I'm not happy about the amount of golf being played lately.
Yeah, I've played a lot of golf. Oh god, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's what I want. Boop. Aw, sick. I got a hole in one, yo.
Good work. That was actually a really nice shot.
Yeah.
Also, I still barely understand this game. I thought you were supposed to bounce off their heads.
I don't know.
There was like an arc. There was an upwards arc.
Well, so like that's like a different shot type. Like there's an up shot and a ground
putting...
shot. Yeah. What? Oh, that is dumb. I'm upset. I'm so upset right now.
I'm reading a NeoGAF thread about how Amazon, instead of, well, maybe not instead of, but A, they're not sending people their NES Classic pre-orders, and B, they were selling them out of treasure trucks.
Huh.
I don't know what a treasure truck is.
It's this dumb thing they do where they show up in some major city with an Amazon truck and it's like, hey, we have thing, buy thing.
That's the thing Dan Reichert was talking. I think Dan Reichert was talking about it on one of the Beastcasts or something.
They did it with the original NES Classic as well, back when people thought that they were all sold out for good, and Amazon just pops up randomly in the city with, hey, we were just holding these, you can buy them now.
Yeah, it's like an ice cream truck for that. Yeah, because it was during their discussion about Reggie being a horrible vampire on Misery. Dan Reichert brought up that thing and thought it was great because it was like an ice cream truck or something, and everybody else was like, no, it's horrible.
I am so upset.
Maybe you should be better at golf.
Maybe I should just play a different game. This game does not seem great.
Is it the game that doesn't seem great, or the player? Okay, yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah. Anyway, Mega Man X exists. That's a lot of terabytes. And not a lot of cash. Oh, man. Have I told my Mega Man X secret? I'm sure I have.
I feel like you have, but I don't remember it.
I don't like Mega Man X very much.
Aww.
I'd say you're a bad person, but of like TFP opinions that I think are bad, I think pizza comes first.
Fair enough.
I really like Mega Man X.
I mean, I really want to like Mega Man X because I like a lot of parts of Mega Man X.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't really like playing Mega Man X.
Is there any particular reason, or?
I don't particularly care for Mega Man games with charge shots, which is a really weird thing.
I get that because I don't like Mega Man 3.
Mega Man 3.
I don't like.
Mega
3,
Man...
Wait, 3 didn't have the charge shot. 4
no,
had
it did not. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't like the slide. The slide is actually what turns me off of Mega Man, and then the charge shot kind of went... Like, I don't like the charge shot because it feels useless, or it makes the normal shot feel useless against bosses.
I actually really like the slide. I just don't like the charge shot.
I mean, in games with the charge shot, the normal shot usually is useless against bosses.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that way. It is that way.
Yeah, you know, fair enough.
And then also,
so yeah, I get that. Mega Man X is a lot of waiting for your shot to charge up and then shooting a guy, instead of old Mega Man of just shoot these guys all the time.
In X, if you have a turbo controller, that you can be pretty effective with just, you know, your lemons.
Also, I feel like there's just... I like my Mega Man games simple.
There's just too much going on.
There's a little too much going on in this one with, like, go find health upgrades and armor sets, and it's just like, what? No.
That is one thing that does bug me.
Armor sets didn't happen until later in the X series.
No,
but yeah, I'm with you on that part.
No, you
No,
have to like
I mean,
you got to find like the head upgrade and the arm upgrade and the
oh,
leg
that's
upgrade.
yeah. Part upgrades, but like in
Okay,
other
yeah.
Mega Man X series games, they had like whole
So
sets of
we had
armors.
different sets of
extra
armor
abilities.
upgrades you had to choose between, and yeah.
As much down for.
The only thing I didn't like about that is that it feels necessary to beat this game to go get all that stuff, and I know it's not. Like, you can just be good, but fighting Sigma without all of your armor and stuff feels like such a pain in the ass in this game. Like, whenever I play it, I always just end up getting a guide and looking up where all the stuff is so I can go collect all the health upgrades and things before I go fight Sigma. Because otherwise it's a huge pain in the ass.
Also, I mean, like, I get that it's cool and all, but I also am not a huge fan of the part where, like, oh, if you beat the stages in this order, then something changes in this other stage, and then it's completely different.
I like that.
Again, like, I just feel like it muddies up the,
It takes
like-
away some of the freedom, or
not
discourages.
it discourages a little bit of the freedom, and then also I feel like it just kind of takes away from the Mega Man bit of you beat these bosses in this order because one boss's ability is way better on the next boss, and then etc. etc. etc.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean,
think
it's
that's
still
good if
basically that
anything.
way.
There's multiple viable boss orders.
Also, it's kind of still basically that way, because most of those things don't make too much of a difference. And if you follow the weakness patterns, you kind of do most of those anyways.
Oh no, I'm down. Oh god, it's vile.
Like, I think all the years that I've seen and played this game, I only ever saw Spark Mandrill's stage with the electricity active a single time. I don't even know which stage you beat to do that. He's always
I think
just so
it's-
late in my order.
I think it's Storm Eagle.
Oh, right.
is the one that triggers.
Storm Eagle is
me.
honestly usually the first guy I kill.
Yeah, the first. I mean, for casual playthroughs, I don't know how speedruns go, but for casual, it's basically always either Storm Eagle or Chill Penguin first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Chill Penguin. Well, yeah, Penguin makes sense because he's got the dash in his stage, and it's just right
Mhm.
there. I just really like fighting Storm Eagle with the normal gun. He's a fun boss. He's simple, but he's fun.
He's got good music.
Yeah. Also,
one-
Vile is radical. I
that's
don't
one-
care that he's just Boba Fett and a robot.
That's one thing I cannot fault this game. It's got really good music.
It does.
Whatever, let's do Chill Penguin, I guess. Because
Also, in this game, X wasn't terrible yet.
I'm also probably not gonna play a whole lot of Mega Man X, but you know,
That makes sense.
I feel like we're less than halfway through, and I've been streaming for a little bit now.
Yeah, it's been a bit, and I'm planning on finishing that Life is Strange game tonight, because I finally have a goddamn weekend where I don't have to do anything.
That's a good episode. This is what that is.
I might stream Gamera 2000 this weekend.
Gamera?
Gamera 2000.
Like
What's that?
like the Godzilla monster.
Oh no, Gamera is...
So yeah, but Gamera's his own universe.
Oh, I thought he was like a
The Jet
Godzilla
Turtle.
villain.
Nah. I
You might be thinking
Gamera
of
might have
Mothra or something.
I'm probably wrong on this, but part of me wants to say Gamera came first. I'm probably wrong.
I honestly don't know. They're both pretty old.
Yeah, but only Godzilla has Jet Jaguar.
Right, as a giant detriment to...
What?
Godzilla.
No, Jet Jaguar is awesome. He's got a theme song and everything.
I think Godzilla may have come first. Let me see.
I'm looking it up.
First appeared in 1965 for Gamera.
Art,
Godzilla
Godzilla's
first appeared
here.
in 1954.
First.
Yep, Godzilla 1.
I could have sworn there's like a Godzilla versus Gamera movie or something.
There's a crossover somewhere, but I mean, like, generally speaking, they're not the same thing. In any case, there is a Japanese PlayStation game called Gamera 2000 that is amazing, and I want to play it.
Also, I get that like you can rebind the controls, but I'm not entirely sure if there's a good control scheme for being able to hold a charge shot and dash and jump at the same time.
Also, wow, this thing
R for dash. Controls.
I just read something extremely fucked up, which I didn't actually know about this. Apparently there was a thing that inspired Godzilla where we when I say we, America totally was testing nuclear bombs on an island and accidentally poisoned a bunch of Japanese fishermen. And then basically was like, what? No, that wasn't us. Or like, it's not that serious. And then had to pay the families a bunch of money when they died horribly from radiation poisoning. And that was one of the
I'm surprised we were well, no, kind isn't the right word. I'm surprised we did that.
Yeah.
Other thing I cannot fault
And vague admissions of wrongdoing don't seem very consistent with our foreign policy.
Ride armor is cool.
Like, did we ever pay anyone back when we shot down that Iranian passenger plane?
Probably not.
Oh no!
Also, man, those guys got it rough, because apparently they got irradiated, and then they were given blood transfusions to try to help them, but the blood transfusions gave them all hepatitis C.
Oh god.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Sounds like good
Really? And apparently America tried to pass it off as, well, maybe they were Russian spies.
Yeah, chill penguin, why?
Oh,
Anyway.
and apparently it wasn't just that one boat. We accidentally irradiated 100 fishing boats.
Oh, okay, sure. Christ.
Save that.
And every 100 of them were Russian spies.
I was gonna say, according to this, it's despite denials by Louis Strauss concerning the extent of the claimed contamination, the FDA later imposed rigid restrictions on tuna imports. So we basically said, we didn't irradiate you that badly, quit whining, also we're not buying your fish because it's radioactive.
That sounds like us.
We've done 8 games out of 21, and I've been streaming for almost 2 hours.
Jeez.
So we're gonna skip Secret of Mana, because, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knows how that is, and it's a slow start. We're gonna skip Star Fox,
Because it's Star Fox.
Because it's Star Fox. I mean, it's great, but it's Star Fox.
Yeah.
I played the first level of Star Fox earlier today, so I could play Star Fox 2.
Ah.
If you get to Street Fighter, it's what the people want.
Oh, man.
We're skipping Street Fighter.
No, we're not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm skipping Street Fighter.
Oh.
I'm here for Star Fox 2.
Oh, look at that sick space dragon.
I'm not a fan of space dragons.
I am a big fan of space dragons. Oh, it's eating an R-Wing.
See? Can't trust them.
Oh, look at this. It's like the first appearance. It's kind of the Great Fox-ish. Oh, look at Andros there. That's cool. We're gonna play on normal, because apparently this game's like really hard or something.
I mean, Star Fox isn't easy.
Yeah, but this one is like egregiously difficult. Like,
Also, wow, apparently part of the settlement deal for that thing where we irradiated all those fishermen was the Japanese government had to agree that they would not be considered victims of an atomic blast. Like, they would not get that status in history.
rude.
Like, we will pay you money, but you can't say they were killed by a nuclear blast. You can't put them on the same level as the Hiroshima victims or whatever. That's weird and super shady.
So I also want to say that like a lot of the stuff in this game got turned into Star Fox Command, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that actually does seem similar. Like the idea of like moving your ships around and bringing in enemy forces and engaging them.
Yep. And there's also these two people who I don't think ever show up again. But we're going to play as the cool cat lady. And then we're going to make our wingman Falco. Because that's how this is going to go.
I have one serious question for you, though.
All right.
Why would you ever make your wingman Falco?
Because he's always got
He's
your
the
back.
worst. Falco's the worst, though.
But he's got your back.
But he's the worst. I'd rather have Slippy having my back. Also, this looks kind of awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's got charge shots.
Wait. You just came from a game where you said you hated charge shots.
Yeah, in Mega Man, in a platformer, I don't like charge shots. In space shoot-'em-ups, it makes sense.
Also, they're usually homing.
Yeah, also that.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
These are not homing, by the way.
Oh. So they're useless.
A little bit. But that's okay, because, like, it affects...
Okay, this seemed awesome until you got to the part where you're playing.
Yeah, this is,
Press select to go into third-person view, or do you have to play these sections in first person?
looks like I have to play this section in first person.
That's rough.
Kind of lame.
If you're not playing in third person, it's not Star Fox.
Yeah, I didn't like the first-person view in Star Fox 1, but it would let you switch out of it.
I mean, it defaults to not in that view in Star Fox 1. Fuck.
For the space stages, it would put you in first person until you shifted out.
Really?
Wrong, but it has been a while
is-
since I've played Star Fox.
This is mildly sickening, for the record.
I still got the N64 hooked up. I should play Star Fox 64 sometime.
I don't know what S means. Maybe it's like a shield?
Well, no, your shield's on the right.
Well, like a... Not like a... Like a Reinhardt shield, not like a...
Oh, I see.
Oh no! Oh god. I died. Oh, that's rough.
Oh, Jesus, where are all these lines flying past your screen? I was okay until that started happening, and now I'm actually feeling kind of sick from watching.
That was the S thing.
Okay.
Anyway. Everybody loves Street Fighter 2. It's everybody's favorite fighting game.
I like Street Fighter 2.
I don't.
Street Fighter 2 is okay, but I'm not going to say it's my favorite fighting game by a long shot.
Also, why is it just Street Fighter 2 Turbo? Why is it not Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo? I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Because this is the American one. You need the Japanese one if you want Super.
That's dumb.
Decision.
Also,
I guess they thought that this one is more iconic, which, to be fair, it is.
yeah, but this one doesn't have like Cammy in it.
Ugh.
Or
All right.
T-Hawk.
Street Fighter is happening, so I'm going to bail out of the stream.
Or DJ.
and go play Life is Strange.
That's a good decision.
But I found out that apparently Gamera was created explicitly because Godzilla got popular, and people were like, yo, let's get some of that money.
Oh man, it's like that one movie in this recent season of Mystery Science Theater. The Korean Godzilla movie that's kind of incredible.
What's it called again?
I don't remember.
Yongary or something?
Yongary, that's what it was. Yongary. Yongary. I'm pretty sure.
That was a good one.
That was a great episode.
Yongary can get down.
How do I want to do my fun... Oh, Dalsim. Dalsim, settle down. I'm getting comboed to death by the computer in Street Fighter 2. In Street Fighter 2, I'm getting comboed to death. Think about that.
What move did you want to do?
I wanted to do my fun lightning kicks.
Oh yeah, you just mash kick for that.
I'm trying to, but it's not... Like, I'm just doing this. And I'm... Oh, there it goes. I had to mash it. It's even harder than I thought I was mashing pretty hard.
Alright.
From Googling this Yongari thing, apparently it got 2 movies.
Oh, wow.
The second movie looks way better. I mean, you know, for given value, better. Graphically.
Anyway, that's Street Fighter 2. I'm the strongest woman in the world. That's really what I was here for. Just
All right,
because...
I'm gonna post this picture in the Discord of Yongari from his second movie, and then I'm gonna bail.
Just because that was the... Oh, wow. That does, in fact, look way better.
Yeah, like, it's still terrible CG. It was made apparently in, like, 1999 or whatever. But, like, it's not the worst 90s CG.
Do you know what's a really good Super Nintendo game?
Hmm.
Super Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania
I
4 is
agree.
good. Most Castlevanias.
CFP.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna use kicks, you might as well be playing the Genesis version of Street Fighter 2.
I mean, I'm Chun-Li. That's what you do, isn't it? You just use kicks.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Have fun
Bye.
with Castlevania. And I guess the rest of whatever's on here.
There's a couple bangers left.
I was gonna say, what else is on here? I'm not actually sure what the full game list is.
Oh, let me actually get the box.
It's what, like 16 or 17, right?
21.
Oh, okay.
We have
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest, Star Fox 2 is the one I was interested in.
Contra 3: The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and Yoshi's Island.
Those are basically all good.
Yeah.
Everything from here on out, a hit.
Well, except for 2 things.
Well, okay. Mostly hits.
Mostly hits.
I might stick around just to see Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
We will give Castlevania 1 death, which I'm sure will not take very long. But I do really like Super Castlevania 4. Like,
Yeah.
this is probably my favorite Castlevania game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Metroidvanias? Oh, wait, you hate Metroid. Never mind.
I'm not, I'm not...
Sorry. I forgot.
I'm warming up to the Castlevania part of Metroidvania, because I like the RPG elements.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really like Soten. I like, my favorite of those is Aria of Sorrow.
Okay.
But at the same
Mario
time...
of Sorrow was a lot of fun.
I'm just not a huge fan of... I prefer my Castlevanias kind of like this and Rondo.
I really like exploring the castle. Like, I like the old Castlevanias, but man, having a big open castle you can just run around in is real good.
Also, if I can get a screen where I, have a front and can be left alone for a second. There we go. I like this game because it has the fun... Just whip it.
Oh, just hold the whip out and
just
go
hold
crazy.
the whip out and just go and just have a rave party.
Just get rid of Medusa heads.
Yes. Also, I mean, knock on wood here, but this is maybe the best I've done at a game all night.
Hold on.
Like, it and Kirby Superstar, maybe. Because I did finish,
Yeah, you beat that
Spring
game.
Breeze. Oh, no! And as I say that, I took my first hit.
Oh, hey, first hit.
Yeah.
Just find some old chicken, patch that up.
I bet there's some down there, but I'm not gonna go down there. We're gonna make
not going back
progress.
for it.
We're not going back.
No time.
No time. My Castlevania
time
4
to
speed
pass.
run. Man.
Holy shit, now I want Johnny Mundo cast as Simon, or like, is this Simon Belmont?
Yes.
Yes, I want Johnny Mundo cast as Simon Belmont.
He would make a really good Simon Belmont.
He has the hair, he has the body, he
Yeah.
has the no time for pants. Also, I watched a terrible movie where he played as Sinbad, and that was alright.
I watched a weird, like... I don't know if it was, like, one of those death battles or whatever, but I saw him tweeting about it, and he played the Winter Soldier, and he made a really good Winter Soldier.
Huh.
But it was some weird thing about, like, who would win in a fight, Winter Soldier or Nightwing.
Winter Soldier?
That's,
How is that an argument?
I mean, that's what I said, but apparently they did it. They put it to a vote, and
Well, if you put it to a vote, but that's dumb. Of course
Yeah.
Winter Soldier wins that fight.
he's got a metal arm.
He's got a robot arm, and also guns. Nightwing has batons. Although Nightwing is at least more interesting, like, nowadays, because he's stopped being explicitly just, like, superhero. He's done, like, secret agent stuff on the side, kind of. And there's just a really good bit of, like, there's a part where he's got, like, he was working for some secret agency called Spiral or something like that.
Oh,
And they had this technology that, like, cloaks your face by just making it look like one of those messed up pictures from The Ring, where it puts, like, a swirl over your face. And they were having, like, a motorcycle chase, and there was a lady agent on the other bike, and they were, like, shooting back and forth. And then he just tells the guy driving the motorcycle, like, wait, hold on a second, and deactivates his face mask thing and winks in her direction, and she gets distracted and crashes her motorcycle. And I was like, you know what? Fair. It is
Anyway.
basically established in universe that he is so handsome it's a superpower.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Alright.
So, my fun Super Ghouls and Ghosts story. Oh, someone put the ROM Scout emoticon in the thing.
Yeah. En Fuego.
Yep. My fun Super Ghouls and Ghosts story is that at, like, one of those old game shops that I go to every once in a while, there was some dude who was just holding this very lively conversation with someone behind the counter, and he apparently had been playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts for, like, the past couple of hours because he was on the second run through, and he was just holding this conversation with him, and then I joined in, and then he was holding it with me while he was playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And as he is having this lively conversation about video games, he finishes Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That man is way better at video games than I am.
Yeah, talking and playing at the same time is hard. Talking and playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts at the same time is a motherfucker. 'Cause this game's already not pleasant.
Also, speaking of good music, this game has good music. Fuck. How do I... Oh, I can double jump. I forgot about that. Oh, shit. We're just going to play this one to game over, because that's not going to take a while. As evidenced by the fact that I've already died, and I moved maybe 10 feet. Oh, good. Again... There was a time where I, like, played this once, and I didn't finish it, because I'm not crazy, but I got okay far. Like, I
The thing about that series of games screams, don't play this to me.
What, Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Or regular Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, etc.?
All of the above.
I mean, you're not wrong for thinking that.
I mean, like, the one thing about those games I like is like, oh, hey, you have double jump. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like jumping twice. Everything else is like, stay away, stay away.
Shit. Well, that's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, man. That didn't go very well.
I mean, does this game ever go that well?
Clearly for that one guy.
Well, okay, yes. But for normal humans who aren't using performance-enhancing drugs...
No. Anyway, I'm gonna be Koopa Troopa, because Koopa Troopas are cool in Super Mario Kart. we're also not going to do a whole lot of this because, I mean, you know what this is.
It's Mario Kart.
It's Mario Kart. It's the first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're ready for strange stuff, get ready for B to confirm.
Yeah. So this game is interesting because the AI, even more so in this game than in other games, the AI cheats like a motherfucker.
I mean, it doesn't all the Mario Karts. The difference is in this one it can do things that you as the player explicitly cannot do.
The AI has special abilities that only they can use. Each individual character has their own individual ability.
Yeah, the Mario Brothers can go invincible whenever they want.
As
Peach
evidenced
drops
by
mushrooms, which tiny you.
As evidenced by the fact that Luigi went invincible right in front of me. That was almost really bad.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bowser can breathe fire at you or something, can't he?
Yep, Yoshi can throw eggs.
Wait, Bowser doesn't breathe fire, does he? Oh, no, he drops little fireballs.
I could have sworn there was one where he like turned his head and spat fire or something. Like, I remember that as a sprite. It might not actually be his ability or whatever.
Yeah. Also, this is the one that, well, I say the one that originated, but I mean, it's the first one. But this was, for a while, the only one that had, like, coins as an indication of, like, how fast you could go. Like, they would boost your top speed with each coin you collected.
Yeah, there was a couple that wasn't in. I know they kept it in the Game Boy version and they brought it back for Mario Kart 8, but I don't remember if that was in.
They brought it back for Mario Kart 7, actually.
Oh, okay.
But
it was in like the Wii one though, and I don't know if it was in Double Dash.
It was not in the it stepped away from the home console ones from after this one. It was not in Mario Kart 64. It was not in Double Dash. It was not in Wii. But yeah, Mario Kart. It's good stuff.
Sure is.
Super Mario RPG, also really good, but
time consuming.
It's long. Yeah. Let's play a level of Super Mario World because this is my favorite 2D Mario game.
Also, apparently I was totally wrong. It is just a fireball he lays on the ground behind him. I don't know why I remember him spitting fire or something.
This is the other one that I played a little bit of this morning because, I mean, it's Super Mario World.
Yeah. It's a good game.
It's really good. Oh, hey, and speaking of our earlier discussion... Oops. It's in this one. Nope, wait, it's in... Yeah, I knew it was in one of these. There it is. Hey, look, there's Yoshi.
Yay, Yoshi.
Beat up, punch the Yoshi in the eyeball.
Rough. It took me forever to actually beat this game. And I'm talking like years since the first time I played it.
I'm not very good at 2D Mario games.
Oh, this was like a... It was like a thing I whittled down over a long period of time. Like, every couple of months I would sit down and play a lot of Super Mario World and not make a ton of progress. And then it's just like, oh, you know, I cleared like half a world or something. I'll come back to this some other time. But like seriously, like a 4 or 5 year process beating this game.
Right, I can beat Mario games if I put the time in, but I don't have like an intuitive Mario skill. Not the 2D ones anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself good at this.
Specifically, I had the Game Boy version, Game Boy Color that is, of the original Super Mario Brothers, and I put the time in to beat that, you know, so I beat what's not a trivial Mario game, but it took me a bit.
I could never beat Mario Brothers 3 either. I got to the last world, and that was as far as I could make it.
This is kind of the only 2D Mario I would call myself good at. And also, like, this game's mechanics, because, like, I did finish Kaizo once when I was much younger, because I had nothing better to do with my time, apparently.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah. This game has good feeling jumps, and that's important in your platformer. And
I feel like it takes portable versions for me to care about the 2D Marios, because I beat Mario World on Game Boy as well, I think. Oh, Game Boy Advance in that case.
And yeah, there was a period of time where I played a bunch of ROM hacks because I was like, man, Super Mario World's super good.
That's why the Super is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I was always just one of those heathens that preferred Sonic to Mario.
I mean, Sonic is
was
good. Yeah.
Sonic 2, another game that it took me forever to beat. Like, last level, getting there easy, I could never beat the last boss. I got really damn good at beating Silver Sonic, though.
Oh. I can never remember. Like, you have to collect 30 coins in the level, in this specific level, to get that, one-up out of the weird star blocks, but I'm always really bad at those. But yeah, Super Mario World, you know it. You love it.
Yeah, it is a good game.
It's a classic.
We're gonna save our space there. Oh, boy.
Also, is that what the deal with those star blocks is?
Yes. You have to
I
get
never knew.
It's weird. I never knew it until someone explained it to me. And I was like, wow, that's kind of dumb. I don't like this game. I know I'm in the incredible minority here, but
I liked Super Metroid more than I thought I would, because I actually played it after Fusion and Zero Mission.
Right. When I was younger, I didn't understand Super Metroid, but after I got into the latter Castlevanias, I came back to it and I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
I was that way with original Metroid. Like, I played original Metroid with my cousin, like, when I was very young. Like, when the NES was the modern system to have, kinda. So, like, I didn't understand what the fuck Metroid was. And then I didn't know there were any more of these games, like, until Super Smash Bros. Came out. And then Samus, like, the thing is, until Super Smash Bros., I had no idea what Samus was supposed to look like. Because, like, the NES sprite is terrible from the original Metroid.
sure is.
Like, I thought she was I thought in Metroid you were playing as, like, a weird naked man with crazy kabuki hair. Like, I didn't know what the fuck the sprite was supposed to represent as a character.
You know, that's
And then I saw
fair.
Samus in Smash Brothers and was like, oh, this is a cool character. Oh, this is the character from Metroid. I remember that game.
Can I just bring up something real quick?
Yeah,
Why would you ever turn Moonwalk off?
if you're crazy.
Okay, just wanted to get that one out of the way.
The last Metroid.
What do you use Moonwalk for? Like, what's it good for?
I don't
Moonwalking.
know. It just said Moonwalk, and it was defaulted to off, and I was like, why
I guess
would...
if you want to walk backwards and shoot at something.
Like in Rondo of Blood, where you like hold the button with Richter and you can moonwalk, but that doesn't seem very useful in Metroid.
Well, I guess, you know, if something's chasing you and you want to shoot backwards at it, or... Yeah, it really isn't that useful, but it's there.
Yeah, but...
Last Galaxy is in captivity. The Metroid is at peace.
The,
Also, considering that Samus Returns just came out, this is a really good time to play Super Metroid. Because that game leaves off kind of, you know, as Metroid 2 does right before this starts. Really good bookends.
Go straight into Fusion.
Followed me like a confused child.
Yeah, flashback.
Hey, remember Metroid 2?
I forgot Super Metroid even had this flashback.
Yeah, but that's a flashback to Metroid 1, not Metroid
Yeah.
2.
Oh, is it? I thought the
The
baby...
one I was watching, I guess I'm behind, yeah.
Yeah, they're
The
probably
stuff where you find the baby Metroid, that's Metroid 2, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Stream delay.
Yeah, the Mother Brain thing is Metroid 1.
Yeah, and then the other thing is Metroid 2.
I almost said the Mother
like,
Brain
hey,
thing
baby
is Mother
Metroid.
1.
Hmm?
I almost said the Mother Brain thing is Mother 1, and they're like, that's a different series entirely.
And Fantasy Star 2.
The scientists' findings were astounding. The powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Yeah, that'll work out well.
Back when
It
every
always
console
does.
console needed a villain called Mother Brain.
I remember fighting the other brain in, what was it, Phantasy Star Universe, on the PS2 version of that game. It was like a bonus dungeon after you beat the game where you go fight Mother Brain.
Oh no! Oh, excuse me. Ceres Station is under attack.
Yeah, how about that?
Space
yawning.
colony.
Also, I just want to point out they have that Metroid inside a glass tube inside a larger glass tube.
Yeah, that's what you do. How do shoot? There we go. Oh! Look at that!
Mother Brain had done that, should be at least twice as hard to beat.
Look at me moonwalk. Oh, that's so cool. I take it back. Super Metroid is great. I forgot that charge beam is not a default thing.
Okay, that moonwalk looks pretty sick, granted.
It's also incredibly slow, which
Yeah,
limits the usefulness even more.
It's fine. Oh no,
But
baby
yeah,
Metroid.
after playing Fusion and Zero Mission, I kind of expected to not like Super that much because it's older, but it still holds up pretty well.
Ridley!
Yeah, people have varying opinions on how well. Well, everyone seems to like Super, but people have varying opinions on how well
Everyone-
Metroid 1 and Metroid 2 hold up. Like, I don't like them.
Everyone seems to like
yeah.
Super Metroid Grav.
Yes,
I mean, everyone with good taste.
Rest of Metroid.
Ow.
Like, if you like 2D Metroid games at all, you generally like Super Metroid.
That's better. 'Cause I do
But
like
yeah, for
3D
people
Metroid
who
games.
think that Metroid 2 does not hold up well, I have a feeling that Samus Returns will take care of that.
Oh no, emergency.
Or, you know, AM2R.
Well, yeah, that if you're weird.
That's me.
Evacuate.
Oh, right, I forgot you're not getting Samus Returns because it's on 3DS or whatever.
Don't have a 3DS.
Yeah. Those are probably easier to find than SNES Classic.
Infinitely easier to find. There's only like 70 revisions of those things out in the wild now. But I don't want a 3DS.
Fair enough.
Why would he
I
buy
really
a
like
3DS when he could buy another Vita?
That's true.
Exactly.
I really like the 3DS, but yeah, I guess.
I also like the 3DS, so
To be fair, I have a bunch of weird games on the 3DS that I'm pretty sure literally no one else likes. Like Monster Hunter Stories and Dragon Ball Fusions.
I mean, to be fair, I also have a bunch of weird 3DS games, like Code of Princess. That game's neat.
Oh, the screen
Oh.
is tilting.
I was about to say Codename Steam, but no, but that game is incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, it's less disappointing than Massive Chalice.
That's true.
I like how it took Mario and Rabbids to make like the good Nintendo XCOM.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Super Metroid. I'm not going to play anymore because I don't like this game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I save, though? Can't you save on the... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can save on the ship.
I would like to save. Thank you.
Man, Samus' ship looks so cool.
I will grant you that one.
If they ever make another F-Zero, she should be a guest character.
I mean, they had James McLeod.
Yeah.
So here's my other secret.
Mm-hmm.
I am very bad at Super Punch Out.
mean, I'm very bad at all Punch-Outs, so...
I'm okay at, like, Wii Punch-Out and, NES Punch-Out. But, like, I want to say that this added in a couple weird things. Like... I feel like you could move... maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Oh. Oh, God. How do I... Oh, no. Oh, Gabby J, please.
Oh, apparently there were versions of the NES Metroid that actually had Samus on the cover, like, artwork. That would have let me realize better what that was back when I was seeing that game. Because the version my cousin had just had a blown-up version of the sprite.
Oh, no. There. Oh, there. No. I don't know how to, Wait, where's my hearts or anything? Punch in this guy in the face. Ow. I did it. I punched him. And then he got back up. How do I don't know how to uppercut in this game, and it's making me sad. Unless that's what the uppercut is. It's the weird hook. 'Cause I don't think I'm Little Mac. Oh no! Punching this guy again in the face. It's number 2.
Boxing is weird.
Yep.
Like, as a sport, its rules always just seem so weird and arbitrary to me. I mean,
It's
I guess
gotta be
that's
fun.
sports in general, but when your sport is punching guys, like all the things that you add on top of punching the other guy seem weird.
It's a fight, but also you aren't allowed to use, like, most of your body. It's weird and arbitrary. MMA is slightly better in that regard, but then there's still a bunch of rules to keep you from killing or causing serious permanent damage
Right.
to the other guy.
Right. And rightfully so. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I did it. I beat him. I beat the Glass Joe equivalent.
But it's mostly stuff like, hey, when the other guy falls, don't knee or elbow him in the head while he's down, and things like that.
Man, I can't believe they put Rob in this game.
Uh-oh. Is it just an absurd Canadian stereotype?
Yep.
And or a drug dealer?
Maybe. Two more. Legend of Zelda. I don't like this game either. I know. Controversial opinions here.
nah, I'm actually with you on that one.
Link to the Past is far from my favorite Zelda. I just could never get into it.
I mean, it's a pretty, title
Thank
screen.
God we don't have viewers, or else we would have lost them.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're like the bad opinion stream here.
Help me.
To be fair, 2 out of 3 of us like Super Metroid. That's not bad.
Oh no, the wizard.
And
added
whatever a
him.
bad opinion is thinking Link to the Past is good.
That's very true. So we're gonna get to the point where I got the first time I played this game, and then we're gonna stop.
What is the point you got? Is it when you got the sword?
Nope, I got past that.
Okay. Is it the first enemy?
No, well, I don't know if I got that far actually.
Well, if you got the sword, I think you would be able to make it to an enemy.
Well,
You'd think that.
actually, I don't remember if I got the sword actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
God damn it.
I will know.
Ah.
I will know where I got to when I get there. Okay, no, yeah, I got to right about here. Actually, give me a second. I got to here, and I was like, where am I going? What am I was just like, I'm short on magic power. There's a map. What do I do? Okay, I can pick those up. Let's just pick these up. This is what I did the first time I played this game. And then Zelda would be like, help me! And I'm like, I don't know where you are. There's a hidden path outside the castle from the garden. Alright, let's go to the garden. It's clearly this, because there's a bunch of grass here. No, okay, there's no hidden path there. Maybe it's over here. This looks like a garden. No, okay, this looks, I mean, there's flowers here. This is obviously the garden.
Man, to retread a conversation I had with Rob like a week ago, I'm just over here looking at pictures of Mother Brain and being really sad that Other M ruined Mother Brain. Because I really like Mother Brain. Mother Brain's cool as hell.
There's a tree here. The trees are part of a garden, right? But yeah, this was about where I got to the first time I played this game. And then Zelda would be like, help me, I'm in the dungeon. And I'd be like, I'm trying, lady.
For an expert thief, you're really bad at breaking into castles.
Yeah. And then I don't know how I missed the part where, I mean, to do the thing. For one thing, I didn't really equate this as a garden. This doesn't look very garden-like to me. This just looks like a weird offshoot. Yeah, there's a hole there, and you just fall down it. That's really dumb. But anyway, that's Link to the Past.
So in other words, no sword.
Yeah, no. I did eventually get
Link to the
past that.
Past, no sword run.
I did eventually get past that, but I didn't get that much farther past it. Anyway, last game. I like this game a whole lot. More controversial
Also, yeah, it's a really
opinions.
shitty royal garden, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, the other side of the castle has a much better garden.
It has actual flowers, for one.
Yeah. I like Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island is a good game. Despite what some other people have to say on the subject.
Yeah.
Those people are wrong. That's all there is
Yep,
to it.
That's, yep.
Turns out you can have a wrong opinion.
Oh no, the baby fell from the sky. I don't know how I feel about that plural of Yoshi, though.
Yoshai?
No, Yoshis, but with an ES.
Yeah, that is odd.
The Yoshis.
The Yoshis. Yosh.
What is Yoshi's safety policy?
I do like how Yoshi's idle animation there is just kind of him doing a jig.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm a Yoshi. Oh no, did I... Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to pay. We're gonna go to. We're gonna make it hasty because patient is somewhat infuriating. Making eggs. You poop them out. Oops. No, I want Michu. Oop. Oops. Yeah, throwing eggs. Staircase. Yeah, so this is the last game of the SNES Classic. It's a neat little thing. It is filled with mostly good games. It's a shame about, you know, the Super Metroid. And, I mean, why would you put Super Metroid when you could just put, like, Rondo of Blood, or Rondo X, rather?
You mean Dracula?
Oh, yeah, that. One of those things. One of those X's.
Mega Man X?
No, not that X.
Yeah, more Mega Man X's. X2 and X3.
Sure.
I've never beaten either of those. I like X, I like X4. And I like X8. That's kind of it with the X series, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty good collection. And like, if I was given a chance to like remove stuff from it, there isn't much I'd get rid of. Probably just the thing and Super Punch Out.
It's all the notes, like all the high notes.
I feel like I would swap Kirby's Dream Course for Dreamland 3 because one of those is a good game and the other one is clearly not.
Get rid of, I mean, like, and replace with better games, not
Yeah.
just get rid of them
not
for the
just
sake of getting rid of them.
Oh yeah,
Less games for you.
but no, like it is a solid collection. The thing is neat. I never really saw an NES Classic other than like in pictures or video, which doesn't give you a really good sense of scale. This thing is tiny.
Huh.
Like at some point, I should take a comparison shot between real SNES and fake SNES, because like it is adorably small. Oops. Super good at Yoshi's Island. Boop. Goal!
The real crime is that Mario is missing what isn't in the collection.
I mean, of course. Or Revolution X.
There was the Super Nintendo version of that?
Yes.
I did not remember that.
Every time I go to one of the game stores, they have it, and I just keep thinking about picking it up.
A shooter? I mean, like, in the sense of, is it like the arcade game where it's
Yeah, it's like a...
not necessarily a light gun, but, you know, that perspective?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it could support the Super Scope. I'm not sure if it does, but...
It supports the SNES mouse, actually.
Oh, okay, that probably makes a bit more sense.
Anyway.
Bazooka.
Stretch. That's the SNES Classic. One last thing before I go, is that for one thing they have a bunch of goofy frames. Like you can go into the Tron realm. The one that I had been playing on before the stream was this one that gives it like fake speakers on the side, kind of like that one. You can give it a CRT filter if you really want to, and I don't know why you would. Because those never look good. Oh yeah, one of the neat things, besides this amazing manual, that we're just gonna let this catch up on the thing here.
You mean the QR code?
Oh yeah.
I saw that in the quick look earlier.
One of the really neat things is that if I just let this sit here for a second. If I just let this sit here for a second. Come on, do the thing. You did it before the stream, and I didn't want you to. But now you're on camera, and you're not doing the thing. I'm very upset.
The people demand the thing.
They do. To quote Serve, the fans demand it. At some point this will happen. There we go.
Which means I have to wait like another 30 seconds for it to
Yeah.
happen on my end.
So for whatever reason, it'll do because the save states will also save like the last couple of seconds. So you
Yeah,
can
for the rewind feature.
So yeah, so you can rewind. If you leave it idle, it will to anti-screen burn in. It'll just randomly pick one of your save points and then just play it back.
Nice.
It's kind of goofy. I like it.
Huh. That's cool.
And then you just press a button and then it's back. Anyway, that's the SNES Classic. It's super neat.
You know what would have been sick?
Yeah.
If they loaded TASs into memory and it played those.
Well, there's like it's probably not a TAS, but there is the option of just like it'll load its own demo. Like
Nice.
you can turn off your gameplay demo and just leave it on the classic demo.
Cool.
No, don't. Oh, maybe that's what caused it. Maybe if I do this.
Nice idea, though, just to give people really unrealistic expectations of how the game should be played.
Oh, there we go. Let's see, it's going to play a classic demo of Contra 3. I wonder if this is just the intro, though. This is starting from the Konami logo, which is a little unfortunate. But hey. Yeah, it's just the intro. Oh well.
Oh well.
Anyway, that was 2.5 hours of Super Nintendo games. Now Nintendo is gonna get me. Goodness. One last thing before we go. Did you guys see the thing about the Nintendo creators, whatever?
No.
No.
So apparently, like, they sent out an email saying, like, yeah, you can make all the money you want on videos, but if you do any live streaming on YouTube, you're not allowed to monetize that.
Huh. I wonder what the difference is between
Weird.
streaming and video.
I have no idea.
Oh, whatever. At least you can make videos still.
Yeah. And
Lifestyle gets to
continue-
live a little bit longer, at least.
and whatever, I
They
don't
used to be fucking weirdos.
I don't make money off this anyway, so who cares? Not me. Anyway, good night everybody.